that sometimes you get stuck in a place. And the place that you're stuck in, you don't realize because the Bible says that there's power in our words, that words will manifest things. And you don't realize you're stuck somewhere because of the words that you have been saying and speaking over your life. And God began to show me, y'all, God is so good. God began to show me that sometimes it's just like when you're on Facebook or Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, whatever platform you're on. You search for so many things, you search for so many people. And then afterwards, some of us go and we clear our search engine. And I thought about that. We need to go back, just like we clear things out of a search engine. We got to clear our search bar because we're about to talk our way right out of this. And what God had begun to show me is because words have power, and once you speak words, this is what the Bible says. The Bible says the tongue has power. It can make a situation live. You can speak life over a situation, or you can speak death over a situation. And this is what the Bible says. And God is saying, but we don't realize why we're stuck in a place for so long. God began to tell me, he says, I want you to tell my people to go back and clear their search bar. What do I mean? God says you got too many words that's dangling up over your head and you stuck in one place. You talk your way in this situation, but God says, I'm going to show you how to get out of this situation. ZZ, thank you so much for joining in. So as God began to illustrate to me about going in and clearing the search bar, what God had begun to show me is when you clear your search bar, you delete everything that once was in your search bar. You delete everything that you were looking for. You delete everything that you did not find. So God is saying, you're going to need to come to God and ask God to forgive me for those words that I manifested over my life. God, I understand that I talked my way into some things, not realizing that what I was saying was manifesting a place for me. Because God, you said that there's power in my words. Now I want to reverse what I said. I want to get out of this. God says you need to say something. So as I begin to look at this subject on tonight, I begin to talk to God, and sometimes you need to talk your way out of stuff so bad because everything looks like it's crashing in. If it ain't one thing, it's another thing. If it ain't another thing, it's another thing. Everything, it looks like if it's not high water, it's hell. If it looks like it's not this, then it's that. God says, what I want you to do is, he says, everything that you have searched your way in, I'm going to help you talk your way out of it. What do I mean? There's a way God showed me. There's a way to his heart. God says the way to my heart is, he says, you can touch the heart of God by first hearing. The Bible says he who has an ear, let him hear. So you need to hear. Lakeisha Rainey, thank you so much for joining in. The second way to touch God's heart is you got to trust God with all your heart. The Bible says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. Acknowledge God in all your ways and he'll direct your path. So that's two ways to touch God's heart. The third way to touch God's heart is you have to have faith. The Bible says without faith it's impossible to please God. But it says you only now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So faith is something so small. It's amazing that we can touch God hard with something so small called faith. But when you hear, you got to do something about it. When you trust God, you got to put your whole heart